for your hands to grab the wheel of a current generation Charger or Challenger. The last call for your foot to feel the rumble. And the last call for your heart to leap into your throat. Get yours before they're gone.
We aren't building electric vehicles because it's trendy. We're building them to make a difference, to protect our future and our children's future. We're building electric vehicles to save our planet, to save it from all those lame, soulless, weak-looking, self-driving sleep pods everyone else keeps polluting our streets with! That's why we're doing it.
Let's go! Woo! Let's go again! Woo! Let's go again! Woo! Oh man, we're moving! Holy crap, we're moving! We are moving in the Dodge Durango Hellcat, baby! Well, last time, you know you love it. Let's go! Woo! Woo! We're moving again! Woo! In the Dodge Durango Hellcat. Woo! Hi, everybody. This is Ral Hellcat back at you again with another cool video. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yes, I haven't been on YouTube in a full-length video in quite some time. I apologize. But nonetheless, we've still been busy. I've been busy at work. But then, as far as content is concerned, well, you saw that I'm now starting to do Ral Hellcat shorts. So, without further ado, if you haven't already seen them, go check them out. I must have at least a dozen shorts posted this year. And now that you have a taste for what I have recorded so far this year, I am now going to turn these shorts into full-length videos. So the videos are done. I'm just in the Hellcat right now to do the intro, the outro, and we're going to do them back to back to back. 3 videos. We've recorded 3 cars. We're going to do 3 quick videos, and then this way we can then segue back into the regular content of the Ral Hellcat channel, which is the mods on the Dodge Durango Hellcat, which I promised you last year. It is now 2025, and we are now going to give them to you this year. I promise. Just stay with me, stick with me, and we will have a great time. So, without further ado, let's get into this first video. The first video, let me just get around this car real quick. Oh, here we go. All right, so we're going to be doing 3 quick videos. There's going to be one that you don't like. I don't know if I'm going to do that one first or not. Let me just see. Let me think about it for like 30 seconds, and I'll be right back with what video is going to come out first, second, and then third.
12 seconds later, 20 minutes later, 1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Okay, 30 seconds later, I've decided. So, this is what we're going to do. We're right now in the Dodge Durango Hellcat. So I'm going to put out the 2 Dodge videos first. I did 2 Dodges and 1 Jeep, and I think what I'll do is I'll do the introduction and the final thoughts in the Jeep, my Jeep Trackhawk, but I'm going to do the intro and final thoughts for these 2 Dodge videos in the Dodge Durango Hellcat. So, without further ado, which one are we going to show first? Well, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, you know which one we're going to do first. I know this is not going to be a popular one, but I promise you, if you get through this video, the second video is going to be way better. I promise. So we are going to do the controversial 2024, not 2025, but 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona SCATPACK EV. Yes, I know. You guys are probably going to hate on it, and I get it. I'm not a big fan of the EVs. I'm not a big fan that they got rid of the internal combustion engines in both the Challenger and the Charger, but I do have a bunch of Charger and Challenger Hellcat and SCATPACK and maybe a couple more special editions that I've recorded. I haven't put them up yet because they're still in the editing room. These videos were easy to record, easy to edit. So what I'm going to do now is we are going to take the journey right now, and we're going to do the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona EV, and then we'll talk about it in final thoughts. I know I haven't been back in a while, and here I am, I'm doing an EV, but nonetheless, this is something I wanted to do only because they still have the car. Fullerton still has the car. It's going to be at Fullerton Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Somerville, New Jersey. Shout out to Bryan Levin. Shout out to Bryan Levin. I really wanted to sell this thing because right now it's in the showroom floor. It's still there, and it's been there for a couple of weeks, and they haven't sold it yet. So I really want them to sell it. I want to promote the video, and I better do it now because the other Dodge, unfortunately, it may or may not be sold by the time I get to post it. So let's do the Charger first, and then, I'm just going to get the cat out of the bag, because if you can get through this video, and trust me, you want to, if you get through this video, I promise you there will be another new Dodge Durango Hellcat special edition that I recorded that I'm going to put up next, and that's the Dodge Durango Silver Bullet. So right now, without further ado, we're going to stop talking. We're going to take you on the journey of the Dodge Charger Daytona SCATPACK EV, and then I'll give you my final thoughts, and then we'll do it right back to back. You won't even have to wait a day or two before the next one comes up, which is the Dodge Durango Silver Bullet. So there it is. Without further ado, Ral, stop talking. Here it is, the 2024, not 2025. It's 25 right now, and they just got into the showroom 2 weeks ago. It's still February, so when I'm recording this, it's still February. Who knows? Hopefully I'll post this before March. But in any case, it's still on the showroom floor now. If you're interested in it, you'll get it. But for right now, here it is. 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona SCATPACK EV. Coming to you now. This is the new Charger. All electric Daytona. Take a quick walk around for the short video. Now check this out. You got the 6 piston calipers in the front and the new Dodge symbol on the center caps. Stage 2 SCATPACK. Vehicle's locked, ask for associate. But look at the back brakes. The back brakes are as big as the front on my car. I think that's hilarious. But we'll keep walking around here. So the Daytona, it's a good looking car. So it's got the Daytona, it's Freesonic. That's like a speaker in the back. Maybe we'll get a chance to hear the exhaust inside. It is a Saturday. They do have a packed house, but we'll see. Yep. So these brakes are massive in the back. But this is why I don't like the car. See? It's all electric. No gas here. So again, this is the vertical view for my short video. We'll have a chance to see the interior in a second, but again, SCATPACK Stage 2. And when Brian comes, we'll open that up and take a look on the inside. So, more to come. Start it up?
No, we got people, maybe in a bit.
Oh, okay.
I'll see if I can find out afterwards.
All right.
I was just going to unlock it to take off the charger, but I'll keep the charger on for now.
Yeah. This is the key?
Only for you. Yeah, it's the
the
brand
key?
new Jeep key, but like a full fake carbon fiber. I have a feeling it's fake carbon.
That's funny. So what's it look like on the inside?
It's actually not bad. If you want to do the Wagoneer later, if I don't have somebody on it, you can take a look at that because it's got the same Neurotech. It's
Does it make noise?
what?
The Wagoneer.
No, it's like that weird spaceship alien.
Oh, it does make a spaceship sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will too if you're not in sport or tracks.
Okay. It's nice. All right. It's got the leather trim on the side bolsters here. It's got suede on the inserts, which is, it's kind of, I don't know. This suede is a little bit different, I want to say. Well, it's still suede. I'm not a big fan of that either. But let's see. Oh, this thing's huge inside. This thing's big, massive. So am I allowed to hit the... I'm going to have to wait for Bryan to come back and see what we can do here with turning it on and stuff. Because at least when I'm inside with a car, I can start it. And will it make a noise? I don't know. I got to wait. I don't want to upset him. We're doing it a little bit backwards here. So we're not going to do a walk around starting right here. We're going to be doing it, and let me close the door. We're going to be doing this horizontally for YouTube versus YouTube Shorts, and we can always convert this if I feel like making it for the Shorts side of it. So it's Ral Hellcat here at Fullerton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Somerville, New Jersey. Seeing the 2024. Yeah, 2024. Oh, it just lit up a little bit. 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona SCATPACK all-electric stage 2. Let me just make sure that they still call it a 24. So this didn't even come out until 25. Didn't even get here. It's February of 2025, and they're calling this a 24. But I get it because this is the model that they said was going to have the stage 2 right from the factory instead of it being upgraded. So it's got the stage 2, more horsepower. I'll have to put down in the description how much more horsepower it is. I think it's 30 or 40 more horsepower, but I'll let the description say what it is. So this is a quick walk around of the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona SCATPACK, all electric. Interesting.
It just doesn't have
Interesting. Yep. Get my water. Yep. Grab this. This over here. I'm gonna have to edit that. The power of editing. All right. So, where were we? Okay. So, again, I wanted just to show you the brakes on this thing. I did this on the short. I'm gonna do this on the real video. So you have the wheel here. It's massive. I mean, it's massive in the front. It's 305s in the front, 20-inch rim, and look at the brakes. 6-piston Brembos in the front with Hellcat-sized, pizza-sized rotors. Really huge, but this is really what's interesting about this car. I'm gonna go on the other side here because I can hear the speaker. So, but if you look on the other side, look at the size of the brake calipers in the back. That's 6 pistons in the back. The rotors are huge in the back. It's all-wheel drive, so I guess that's the reason why they did it. But that is just massive braking. And not only does it have the regular stopping power brakes, but it even has another brake caliper in there. I believe that's for the parking brake. Interesting. It's also got wheel locks, which I think is kind of funny. Like, who would steal these wheels? But maybe they would, because look at these tires. These tires, let's see if we can look at the size here. But they're 325s. I know they're 325s, but I want to see if we can actually see that. These tires are so... There it is. 325, 35, 20. 325s. Now, it's interesting, though, because as massive as this rim is and as massive as the tire, it doesn't have a deep dish-looking rim. Totally bizarre. Look at the size of the tire, though. That's a massive tire. That's over a foot wide. I couldn't bring this to the car wash. Not that I would even bring an electric car to a car wash. Not that I even would own an electric car. But it's interesting that it's so massive in the back. Maybe it's going to help it accelerate. Who knows? You can't do a burnout with this car. You can do donut mode. You can do drift mode. But as far as burning out and doing a smoky burnout. You can't do that in this car. It's got all-wheel drive. I don't think you can turn off the front-wheel drive on this. It's always all-wheel drive. I got just a thumbs up on that, so I was right on that. There was another dealership that actually advertised this car as being rear-wheel drive, but that was totally wrong. But that's a California dealership, so, but New Jersey knows better. So now we're going to jump inside. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to show you inside because... Oh, okay, so it does light up a little bit on the inside. Not quite sure at what limitations I have as far as... Is anything... I don't know. Can I hit the button? All right, good. I'm not started. All right, so it's not on. Or is it on? Oh, okay. So is this car on? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Don't remind me again. So what do we got? Let's see. We'll do the home page. So home. Not quite sure if this car is on. It says speed timers. Range 110 miles right now. Which is kind of bizarre because if this thing's on the charger... Oh, it's on 46. Okay, so these are things that I'm just learning here for the first time. So what I can see here, it's got 48% battery. That's why it's still being charged. It's got 110 miles of range. What else do we have? What mode is this in? I don't know. I have no idea what mode this is in. Oh, it's got the mood lights. Look at this. That's pretty cool. I guess it thinks it's on. I don't know. This is kind of weird. I'm in a car that's on and it's making no noise. Because right now they got tons of people in the showroom right now. So I'm gonna keep filming as much as I can here. So you get the media. There's the map. So media. Okay. So it's attempting to connect. There's no satellite radio. Your comfort features. No helmet. It's got your heat, your vent. I wonder if I can turn on the heated steering wheel, maybe? I don't know if it's technically, I don't know. I don't know this car. It's got wireless charging pad, which is nice. It's got 2 USB-Cs. It also has the parking options, whether you want the parking sensors on or off, the lane departure warning on or off, the stability control on or off. It's got launch control. Which I believe the launch control is only on the SCATPACK and not on the RT. What else do we have here? Well, can I turn the air on? Oh, look at that. So this thing's on. It's on. Very interesting. Is the heated seats on? I don't know. Heated steering wheel on? Nope. Vent? No. Nope. None of this stuff works. That's fine. What else do we have? Settings. So this is a lot of Uconnect 5 stuff that I believe. It's just making a weird noise right now. Do you hear that humming? It's weird. It's got performance pages. Let's see. Performance pages. 60 foot, 0 to 60, 1/8 mile. So it did a 10-second 1/8 mile. All right, that's pretty cool. 1/4 mile. I guess it's done a 1/4 mile in 16.5 at 76 miles an hour. So someone actually went 76 miles an hour with this thing. Look at that. Someone actually went 76. I guess that's to break it in, maybe. But that's interesting. You got acceleration and braking. 0 to 60, the best time was 7 seconds on that. So you got 7 seconds. Nice. What else? You got gauges. All right, should be interesting. You got battery level. What about the oil temperature? Where's the oil temperature? Oh, it doesn't have that. What's the intake temperature? Oh, it doesn't have that either. But I'm laughing. This is too funny. I'm in an electric car. But it's got front motor temp. It's got battery temp. It's got rear motor temp. Potential power, which I'm interested to see what that could possibly be. I'm not going to put this in gear, even though it is in park right now. What else? You got G-forces. Let's see. Is there any? There's 2 pages here. You got front motor power, rear motor power, front motor torque, and rear motor torque. All right, that's interesting. Might be something fun to find out what that does. A G-force. All right, so that's pretty cool. It has all that stuff that you would have in a regular SCATPACK and Hellcat. And then you have your dyno. So this looks like the dyno that you would normally have. This has no history because it probably doesn't. It's got a snapshot here. What's a snapshot? Oh, I guess it's gonna not do that because it's not really running. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to play with the mood lighting. Where's the mood lighting? Let's see, apps, categories, ambient colorization. Let's see. Right now it's got purple. So let's turn this to red. Now if I make it red, what does it do? All right, so am I gonna, so we have all the color options here. It's hard to tell on this, but the color actually seems a little bit better on my eyes versus what you see on the screen here. But I'm gonna play with this. So right now I'm gonna use this as a guide, and I'm gonna move it over and making it white. And now I'm gonna make it pink or purple. Do I make it pink? Now that's pink, all right. So now I'm gonna make it purple. And now I'm gonna make it blue. That's probably one of the coolest features of this car, making it blue. Making it light blue now. And now I'm gonna make it green. That's green. A light green. Now I'm gonna go yellow. So we got yellow, that's cool. Now we got orange. A bright orange. That's bright orange. It's not quite red, it's bright orange. And now back to white. That's pretty cool. I think I like blue the best. Well, nah, Jets, let's go Jets. Making it green. All right, it's green now. I don't see the ambient light on the top. I think that's supposed to do that on the top. Like see how it sees that on the dash? But I'm not seeing that really in the car. And as I'm in the car, the battery is actually still 46% now. And now I've lost a mile of range just by sitting in the car. This is really interesting. So you got cup holders here. You have these buttons here that people say that they don't like because it's all one. It's not really buttons. It's all one touchscreen here. So I guess you could hit rear, front, defrost, you can do off. You can put the AC on. Ooh, I got AC on. Wow. It's doing everything a car would do when it's running, but it's not running. It's kind of weird. But this is pretty much, it's got some Taptanic. Look at that, I can make it go down a little bit. Like make it go down this side. Because it's hot in here. So I figured, let's bring it down a little bit. Interesting. There you got the hazard light, so that's kind of like the same. It doesn't do anything different. It's got 19 miles on it so far. And they have it inside the showroom. I think if you're gonna sell this car, you really need to have this outside and you need to allow people to drive it, because this thing will never, ever, 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 ever sell with it being in this showroom. I'll have to let them know that. We're at 15 minutes already. Oh, and it's got the glass panel sunroof. Look at that. It's not even a sunroof. It's like just a glass panel. Interesting. And it goes all the way back. All the way back. You can see that. Oh, it reminds me. We got some things up here I didn't see before. You got driver's assist, SOS. It doesn't open. The glass doesn't open, but I think that panoramic roof is kind of pretty cool. I wonder what it's like when you're not in a showroom and if you're outside. So, interesting. So, what I'm going to do now is, I don't know what else I need to do here. Unless, let's see, can I see what mode I'm in? Let's see, sport mode. That was pretty cool. The ambient light, I'm not going to lie, that's pretty damn cool. You got audio settings here. That's the same exact thing as what I have in my car for UConnect 5 in the Durango. What else? What else? What else? What else? I really wanted to see sources. Okay, so you got your Bluetooth, AM radio, FM radio, Sirius. So that's good. It's comfort, vehicle. Okay, so vehicle.
Which mode am I in? Drive modes. Here we go. Drive modes. What mode am I in? Oh, I'm in auto. That's why it's not making any noise. All right. I wonder what it would sound like if I put it in sport mode. Oh, it's not allowing me to. Sport mode. Oh, maybe it's locked. Drag mode? Ha! It's not allowing me to. Custom? Nope, not allowing me to. But that's pretty cool. So you have drag, track, sport. You have drag mode? Oh, I didn't know you had drag mode in the SCATPACK. You have snow, auto, custom. But right now it's in auto. That's why it's not making any noise. But if I do track, let's do track setup. So in track setup, oh, that's pretty cool. So in track setup, it actually allows you, oh, this is auto mode setup. See, it keeps moving. Can I move this? Nope, it's not allowing me to. Oh, suspension I can change. I can change the suspension and I can change the steering in auto mode. So I guess this thing is locked, so I can't change it, I think. Unless I, Brian says I can't do much with people in the showroom, but it's just not allowing me. Let's see if I can hold it. Hold it down? Nope. Sport? Nope. Oh, maybe because it's plugged in? That could be too. It says not ready. So I'm thinking that, let's see if I hit the brakes. What happens if I hit the brakes? Hit the brakes and hit it, put in track mode? Nope. I don't think you can do that while it's plugged in. I'll have to ask him. We're at 18 minutes on this video. Let me pause the video real quick and I'll come right back. Okay, so we're back. I don't know what else I can show you guys. Well, I'm gonna try to do the back seat now. While we're looking at this, let's do the back seat real quick. Oh, how the hell oh, this is the way you get out, by the way. So there's a latch down here. There's like an emergency latch, but the way you get out is you have to hit this button. So if I hit this button, and that gets me out. All right, so I'm out of the car. Interesting. Now I'm gonna see what it's like inside the back seat. I have absolutely no idea how to open this. Oh, here we go. This looks like it's it. All right. Oh, and look, and it moves up. So I've moved it forward. All right. That's cool. And now I'm gonna get in the back seat. Wish me luck. It did not close all the way. All right. So get the latch again. All right, that's better. All right, I'm not gonna move the seat because then I won't be able to get out. But I'm gonna go back here behind and see how much room is back here. It's not that bad. But at the end of the day, I'm so used to the Charger that I wouldn't want to live with being in the back seat if I can't get out, because now if say people are in the front seat, I can't get out. And that bothers me. Challenger fans, no offense, but in a Challenger, I would only have people in the front seat. I would never have people in the back seat. In fact, Frank, my friend Frank, said he hated the back seat of the Challenger. It felt claustrophobic. Then when I got the Charger, he said, oh, it's so much easier to get in and out of the back seat. So Charger fans, I will get a 4-door if I ever get one of these vehicles. The only problem is I think the 6-pack, when it comes out, the high output is only in the 2-doors, unfortunately, because Dodge is kind of restricting us as to doing what we want. Come on, Dodge. Let the people tell you what we should get and you not tell us. I want a high output 6-pack in a 4-door because I'm a 4-door guy. That's why I love the Durango, I love the Trackhawk, and I loved the Charger 4-door that I had, the Charger Hellcat. Oh, we got the folding armrest here, covers. Armrest, padded, cup holders, not illuminated. It still has the leather back here with the suede. I'm not a fan of suede. I wish the price point that you would have the option to go all leather or suede as an option, but it is what it is. Better to look at the glass panel roof. Pretty cool. I like being in here because there's a lot of music playing in the background, and at least I don't have to worry about demonetization on this segment of it. So if I decide to put out this video and it's only interior only, you'll know why. Because I got zapped by the copyright people when I was outside filming. So, all right, so what I'll do now is I'll do a short of the interior. I'll go back into the front seat and do a short of that. Oh, and now it just shut off. Ah, look at that. It just shut off. I guess you can only have it on for what, 15 minutes? I think I only had it on for 15 minutes and it shut off. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna get out of the back seat now and I'm going back in the front and see what's up. We're gonna do a vertical video. Let's get out real quick. I want to show you guys how the seat goes back. So if I were to lock people in the back seat, I put that back. Oh, there's a tear here. And it was not me. That's the ultimate know that. That's interesting. Interesting. All right, so now we're gonna do a video vertically of the interior. All right, we're in the car.
A few moments later. 20 minutes later.
I wonder if I could pop the trunk. Where's the trunk release? Oh, maybe this is it. Ah, nice. All right, this should be interesting. So now we're gonna take a look at what's under the trunk. What's under the hood of this bad boy? Where's the latch on this thing? New cars, everything's brand new to me, so maybe it's under here, under here, under here. Watch it. It's gonna crush my hand if I don't know what I'm doing here. It's weird. Where is the... I don't know. I don't know where it is. Oh, it was already open. So there's no latch. You just electrically open it and there it is. So there's no engine under here. That's kind of weird. So I can't go 6.2 liter HEMI. Can't do that anymore because it doesn't have it. But the electrical motor's back there, which I think is a fail. I think if you're gonna showcase that this is an electric car and it's got a motor in the front and a motor in the back, let's see the motor. Why not? What are you gonna do with this? Enough room in the hatchback. I really don't think you need this. If anything, if I had one of these and if I could customize it, I would rip this out and do something else with the interior of this not engine bay, but motor bay. All right, so I will now close this. There's not much else to see here, unless you want to see it. I'll just go over to the side. There's where your electric motor is. You can't call it an engine, it's an electric motor on that side. And then, oh, okay, that looks familiar. So you got windshield wiper fluid, that's about it. And it looks like you got, oh, that's brake fluid. I was gonna say that's not antifreeze. So you don't have antifreeze to deal with. You don't have supercharger coolant to deal with. All you have is, you don't have a radiator cap. There's no radiator in this car. Although there are fans and radiators, I think, underneath the car, but not in the front. There's no need to have it in the front. So let's close this real quick. Does it close? Well, I'm not going to close it. I'm just going to leave it as is. And the other cool thing about this car is that it's got the R-wing, which I call it, and it goes right through. So instead of a grill, it has the ability to have air go through, and that's pretty cool. The air goes through and uses it for downforce. Oh, does it got the adaptive speed control here? That's pretty cool. Adaptive cruise, adaptive speed control. That's pretty cool. What else? I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else I could show you with the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona Frazonic that we haven't heard yet, but hopefully we'll get to hear that. If not, we'll have to come back and listen to it. But this car is going to be sitting in the showroom for a while. I think I'm running out of time because I really want to do the next vehicle. The next vehicle we're going to be reviewing is the 2025 Jeep Wagoneer S, which is an all-electric SUV from Jeep. They decided not to call it a Grand Cherokee electric. They decided to make the all-electric a Wagoneer. So one more quick walk around one last time of the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona SCATPACK. 2024 all-electric. And again, oh, one more thing, Frazonic in the front, that lights up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see that or not. Oh, I got the key here for the rear hatch. I wanna do that too. So let's do the rear hatch. Take a look at that because we haven't got a chance to see that yet. So I can do this and this. Ah, it raises up. Nice. So you got a lot of room back here. So this is like a hatchback. It's not a trunk. So it's got a hatchback. It's got more space under here. Well, it's got a little bit of space, but you get the battery back here. Or is that an air compressor? Oh, that's an air compressor, yep. Air compressor, get some storage in there. But this is pretty roomy, more roomy, I think, than a trunk. And then your seats fold down in the back 60/40. I'm not gonna do that, but that's what that looks like. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's different. It looks sporty. It's not a trunk, it's a hatchback. So if I do it again, will it come down? It doesn't come down. All right, so is there a button to push it to go down? Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. I think that's it. Wow, let's see, let that go down. All right. It comes down nice. Oh, all right, well, there it is, folks. 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack Stage 2. Comes to the Stage 2. In fact, let's take a look at the window sticker. That was the one thing we didn't get a chance to look at. And we'll call this a video for now until we can come back and maybe start this thing up. So for right now, let's do that inside. So we have a little bit less of the sound outside. So let's just take a look at the window sticker. So again, it's the, this is funny. Look at this. If you look at it carefully enough, it's definitely a 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack track package. Oh, I forgot, this has the track package. But look at this. It's also got the Chrysler logo on here. So this is like the sort of the same thing they did with my Durango Hellcat. On the Durango Hellcat, I have also two window stickers. One has a Dodge on it, and the other one has a Jeep on it. Again, well, if you grab the wrong piece of paper, it prints on whatever's there. And this happened to be originally one for a Chrysler, and then they printed the Dodge right over. But it starts at $64,995. That should be the final price. That should be fully loaded price, but it's not. That's the base price. And then you have all these packages here. So you have the triple nickel exterior paint, $795. You have the Scat Pack Stage 2, which I thought was included at no additional cost, but it looks like they charge you $3,200. So I don't quite understand that. So it's not only that you get charged for the Plus group at $4,995, but we all thought that this was supposed to be included. So this says 670 horsepower. What's the base horsepower? Does it say? Does not say what the base horsepower is. Let's see if I can find it. It does not say. It just says 400-volt battery pack, which we already knew, but it doesn't say what the base horsepower is. Power shot, high performance suspension, Frazonic exhaust, that's all included. But it doesn't say what the base horsepower is. But we do know that with the Stage 2, it's now going to raise it up to 670. All right, so that's cool. That's more horsepower than any other Scat Pack used to have. It's almost Hellcat power. Horsepower. So it's got all these different features, and then you have the track package. Now the track package, it's hard to tell because I'm looking at the reflection. Okay, here we go. It's got the sun and sound package for $24.95. It's got the track package for $34.95. Again, the Stage 2 wasn't included. Also has a radio and driver memory seat. That's $1,000. That's not included in the. That should be included in the Plus package. Oh man. They just whack you with everything on here. They should be giving this stuff away for free. That's my opinion. But, oh well. Let's see. You get the 305, 325 all-season tires. So I guess to get the 325s in the back, does that mean you have to get the track package? So that's another $3,500 to get that? Interesting. So with Destination, which is now $2,000, unbelievable. It's not even getting imported. It's built in the United States, for God's sakes. It's $82,970. Oh, what's the coverage? Oh, the warranty is 8 years or 100,000 miles on. Oh, okay, on the powertrain, that's not bad. 8 year or 100,000 miles on the battery. Okay, but it's still 36 on the basic stuff. All right, well, I think they should just give that to you for 100,000 miles unlimited. Like it should be 8 years unlimited mileage, in my opinion. I don't think anybody would go 100,000 miles on one of these, anyways. So it's $82,970 for this. Interesting. All right, well, I'm going to actually do this vertically because I think this would be a nice short. So why don't we do that next?
1 hour later, 2 hours later. Meanwhile,
How do you like the Charger now? Now we got Bryan inside.
Hit and miss. Hit and miss. This is
All right, so
really-
tell us what you hate. Tell us what
you know how I am with visual aesthetics on cars.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very retro. It's very dope. It's very cool.
I like the two-door look on the outside of
Two-door
it.
is cool. I get why they did it because the Charger used to be a two-door. I wish, just because of modern day naming, I wish they kept the two-door as the
Challenger.
and then the four-door as the Charger.
Yep.
I mean, it's nice that they're bringing that back.
They could have done this car where they should have made the Charger four-door in this style.
Yep.
And then they should have changed the back a little bit, changed the front a little bit, like they did with the Challenger, and make that the two-door.
I like.
And you could have had two distinct models.
The front end and all the arrow, I think, is absolutely amazing. That's one of my favorite features of it.
Yeah,
I like
the
front.
the
side
R
profile-
wing is what they call it.
Yeah, if I'm correct. The side profile looks amazing. I like the fact that they put the SCATPACK B on, right? If I'm correct, the SCATPACK B on the side. I
Yeah,
love
it's,
that.
and the Stage 2 looks cool. I mean, they.
Stage 2 is a little.
Now, what if you in 2025 you get this and it doesn't like what's the badge? It's going to be the SCATPACK badge. I like this badge. It's actually textures. It's nice. 3D. I didn't
It's
realize
nice
that.
'cause it's not like the flat that stuff. That's
So, if you were to upgrade your SCATPACK in 2025 and get the Stage 2 upgrade, would you get the Stage 2 badge in addition to that?
I don't know.
I would think that that should be part of the package. You're going to be spending all that money, 32. This package I thought was included in the price of this car since it was the launch edition. It's not. It's a $3,200 option. So yeah, it came from the factory like that, but you're still paying the $3,200. Unless you're going to pay more for it in
Tesla does the
2025.
same thing. Look at all these cars have the availability, but then you have to pay for it. The Tesla drops their prices again.
Ooh, you know what I see? You know what I see or don't see? I don't see customers. You know what that means?
One down there.
But they're over there. We're over here. I think you can give it like 30 seconds of...
I gotta ask. I'll try.
I was able to start the car with people in it when it was gas powered. Well, I think you should do it. I think you should.
I will. I'm not a big fan of the back. I've seen the original.
Yeah, they're saying that this is the retro. This doesn't look anything like...
There's a little bit of a design.
You know what the engineer said? He says, I wanted this to look like the 68 Charger. He couldn't be further from the truth on a 68 Charger. A 68 Charger had round, circular taillights. The light bar in the back didn't occur until 69.
I was talking to one of my coworkers. The way they designed this, we feel like it's in parts. It's a little weird. It's like here's one part.
Oh,
here's
how the
one
gaps?
part. Yeah.
The gaps are better than they were. It's still a little bit raised over here. It has it on this side. I think that's just the way. Well, at least this is better than it was when they showed you.
Point something out to you on this. If you look at it from here, and it's
Doesn't
kinda
even say
how they
Charger.
design it. Do you see where it's like the whole the bottom fascia of it?
Yeah.
You see how it wraps around, and then you look where it meets to the silver paneling.
Yeah.
You lose the bottom.
Yep. It does look a little wonky. But I also noticed it says Daytona and it says Fratsonic. But where's the Charger? It doesn't say Charger anywhere on this car.
Bryan,
Yes, sir.
can I borrow you?
Possibly.
Go ahead.
To be continued.
To be continued. I can pause this actually. Some new feature of iOS 18. All right, I'm going to pause this right now.
20 minutes later.
Or just on,
Yeah.
on the website. It's like, why is the top? I like the glass roof.
I like it too, but there should have been like a sunshade like it is on the Wagoneer.
Yes. But you know what the thing is? Though, Tesla does the same thing. I've seen this in my brother's Model 3. They don't do a shade.
They should have done the shade. I don't really care much about opening the sunroof because I've never done that on the Jeep or on the Durango.
I do
But
that
I love the shape.
My S4, I'll open the sunroof. I don't care if it's wintertime, if it's summertime, as long as it's not raining, I will have that thing open.
I did that to retain
But you have
the
to
new
also
car
keep-
scent.
You also have to keep in mind I'm on a motorcycle, so to me, I like the open air.
That's true.
But I don't like the bulge for the antenna. I wish they had like a shark fin antenna.
Where's the bulge?
Back there.
Ah. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Look at that. It's got like a bulge. It's got like a... I don't know what you call that.
It's the antenna. Just, they flatten it out.
Just flatten it out.
So since we're going to put the Wagoneer S on the floor, this guy, I'm probably going to move to the center of the showroom.
Okay.
And we'll put the Wagoneer over here.
So if you put the Wagoneer S on the inside, how am I going to go for a ride in it?
Oh, you want one now?
Yeah. Can we go for a ride?
You can ask. I got to see what Doug is spared to. I'll ask him to go for it.
That would be awesome.
This one, unfortunately, is a no-no.
Yeah. It's the only one you have, so I get that. But if you're going to get 5 more of the
I
Wagoneers...
don't know. We're getting 2 of these, but I do a couple deliveries for Chrysler. I always say Chrysler, but for a couple reps. So
Yeah.
the other one is going to the rep.
Okay.
His actually, I'll take pictures of you if I remember. If I remember correctly, his is night moves. I think he went with night moves for his.
So the rep's going to have his car delivered here.
Yes.
Is it SCATPACK or an RT?
I think a SCAT.
All right. That's like I said. You're lucky that you got a SCAT because most of the dealerships got the RT model first. Not many have gotten the SCAT. It's nice.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see his. If I remember correctly, it is night moves, so it'll be quite nice to see it.
Okay.
I'm curious as to what he spec'd his out of because they can spec out their cars.
Yeah.
When I came from Audi, the reps never could spec out their cars. They were just given a car.
Yeah.
But
Take it or leave it. Right?
but you know, depending like most reps, like even like other like the bank rep for Stellantis. I was talking to him. He's able to pick out his spec, which is, I think is really cool that they can build out their car. It's not like a pool and like I want this car.
Yeah.
I can actually build out what I want. Like the one rep that I deal with, he's a Mopar rep. He lives locally. He picked out a Wagoneer L. And Carbide Series 3. And he did it the way, like, it's really cool. The way he builds all his Wranglers and stuff. Excuse me. I like it. I think it's the coolest thing ever. The fact that they let you do it.
Yeah.
So, but, you know me. Destroyer Gray, black interior, black top pack. Sorry, red interior, black top package. That's my spec right there.
Yeah.
Day in.
I would like that over the triple nickel or really
Will I take a black?
billet silver. I love billets. Billet silver is a darker silver than this. I like billet silver over triple
They
nickel.
stole from Alpha. This is a very Alpha color.
Huh?
If you go look at their,
Well, it's the same thing with the Destroyer Gray is Nardo grade for Audi.
it's a different shade though.
Yeah.
It's a different shade. No one gets the same tonage because like BMW's introduced Brooklyn Gray. That's supposed to be their competitive color.
Yeah.
That's got a metallic flake to it and a little different of a tone. Like my car is Quantum Gray. It's a little. I always forget it's darker or lighter, just by a little bit, but you can see the difference.
Yeah.
It's like as if you look at Porsche. They have that you can take Nardo Gray.
Yeah.
Most people will take chalk. Chalk is their Nardo. That's a beautiful.
Chalk.
They got a color called crayon too. You got to look at their color palette. It's some interesting.
Well, crayon could be any color.
I know, but it's a gray.
All right.
But I'm just saying, it's just crazy the naming nomenclature. I had a lady that had an older JK Wrangler that she traded in. It's called, if I remember correctly, it was called a Rock Lobster Red.
Okay, that makes sense. Rock lobster.
But still, it's very interesting the name.
Yeah,
that they come
rock
up with.
lobster.
I mean, you remember that purple Wrangler? Remember the purple Wrangler we had? They called it Rain.
Ah.
What do we call it? Purple Rain because of Prince.
Ah, nice.
I mean, you got. I forget this. No, I'm blanking on the red. But you got this right here. You got the Monaco red, Velvet Red, which is probably the same color choice.
Velvet Red is the same color as Octane Red.
Yeah, Octane Red. You have
Yeah, I love Octane
you have
Red.
Firecracker
Or
Red.
I love the black. Like that black vehicle right out there. That's the vehicle
That's
right
a good
there.
looking car right there.
Yeah. Here, I'll pause this. All right. Goodbye, Charger.
Let's go! Woo! go again! Woo! Let's go again! Woo! Oh man, we're moving! Holy crap, we're moving! We are moving in the Dodge Durango Hellcat, baby! One last time, you know you love it. Let's go! Woo! Woo! Moving again! Woo! In the Dodge Durango Hellcat. Woo! Well, I hope you enjoyed the video of the Dodge Charger Daytona EV Scat Pack. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. I'm definitely not gonna buy it, but you know, at the end of the day, it's the first one. It's still on the showroom floor. They don't want anybody to drive it, and I even told them, if someone's not gonna drive the car, they're not gonna buy the car. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in our favorite part, a segment of the video. It's final thoughts time, final thoughts time. Yes! Final thoughts time. So, my final thoughts are this. Fullerton, Bryan, get the car out of the showroom. Let people drive it. I would even be interested in driving it. And this way we can even put that video out. But right now, it's in the showroom. I only could do the walk around on the outside, the preview on the inside, take you through that journey. The billets silver? No, it's not billet. It's triple nickel paint Scat Pack with silver wheels. I think I would have gone with the black package, black wheels, and the red interior versus the black. But it's their first one. They got this before the RT, so I guess beggars can't be choosers. So this is their first one. Give them a break. It is what it is. I am going to try to put some rev clips in there as well. I don't know if I did that before this or not, but in any case, I believe that was at the very end of the video. Yeah, you got to hear the vehicle. Very, very minor. I couldn't do it while I was there, so I had Bryan record it after the fact. So thank you, Bryan, for doing that. Thank you, Bryan, for doing that. And don't forget, if you want to buy this vehicle, please reach out to Bryan Levin. Bryan Levin, I'm going to put his information on the bottom. He's the one that you need to see if you want this Charger. He will actually give you a discount on it. I'm pretty sure he will. He wants to sell it. He wants to be the first person to sell one of these things. So, Bryan, if you're out there, I'll put your information on the bottom right here. And definitely reach out to Bryan Levin, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Somerville, New Jersey. Tell them Ral Hellcat sent you. Definitely reach out to Bryan. Oh, and I also forgot to mention as I'm turning around here, the one thing I loved about the Dodge Charger, and again, this is not because I love the Dodge Charger Daytona, but it's one of the options in the Dodge Daytona that I think was pretty cool because they finally got it. They got the Uconnect 5, they got the wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, they get the wireless charging pad, and the ambient light. I absolutely love the ambient light option in that car. But again, it's not an EV only option. You could get this if it were an internal combustion engine car. Whoa, here we go. Woo! Still turning around. Yeah, so definitely those are the things I loved about the Charger EV, even though it wasn't the Charger EV part that I loved. It was the fact that this Charger has Uconnect 5. It doesn't have Harman Kardon, but Uconnect 5, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and wireless charging pad, and the ambient light that you can make it blue, red, purple, orange, and my favorite color, green. Here we go. Woo! Can't do that in a Charger, baby. Woo! Woo! Yeah, so take that, Charger EV. That's probably going to be my end of my final thoughts with that. Ha! Love it! Lots of noises, lots of noises. There's no replacement for displacement, superchargers, 700 horsepower, and the rumble of a V8, baby. Oh, it sounds so good. With the Barlett attack. Uh-huh. Let's go. Uh-huh. You know it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's go. crazy. No. It's crazy because I made an EV charger video while I'm in this glorious supercharged Durango Hellcat. Woo! Hellcat logo, baby. Long live the Hellcat. Right there. Right there. I'll be back with you on the highway in 2 and 2. So, I want to keep it short. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not going to buy one unless that's either the 6-pack when that comes out, or if they can shoehorn a HEMI V8, whether it's a 5.7, a 6.4, or a Hellcat, maybe I'll consider it. But for right now, it's no-go Ral Hellcat. But I did want to post it on the channel. We ripped the Band-Aid off. We're hopefully never going to have to see that one again. And now, without further ado, we're going to end the video right now. And just by saying, those are my final thoughts, real quick. And we're going to come out with the next video, which is the Dodge Durango Hellcat Silver Bullet 2025, not 2024. And that one came out in 2024. So by the time I recorded it, it was still 24. It was like the last week. You know what? It was the weekend after New Year's I recorded it. But in any case, this video is a video. That video is a different video. All I can say is real quick, thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe out there. We are going to come out with more videos very, very soon with the Dodge Durango Hellcat. And it's going to be this one. We still have to show you the leg maker that's been in the editing room now for months. I got to give you the Borla Attack catback exhaust. I got to give you the red interior install because, as you well know, this was born as a black suede interior vehicle and has now got the red guts, the demonic red interior, which I absolutely love. Absolutely love it. So, without further ado, this video is over. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe. Share the video with everyone you know. And put in a comment or two. Let me know how you think about the video. I'm going to keep the outro short because I know we just had to get through this video together as a family. And now we're going to be moving on to bigger and better things. No more Charger EVs are going to be on this channel. I promise. I think. I promise unless I get to drive one. How's that sound? Unless I get to drive one, you're never going to see one again. So, without further ado, it's getting a little bit of traffic here, so I'm going to sign off right now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you. We'll catch you on the next video, which you already know what that is. It's going to be the Dodge Durango Hellcat Silver Bullet Special Edition. So, again, thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and peace. Oh, I've got to do the peace out. SRT mush style. Peace, 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 peace. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm getting off, turning around on the highway so we can record the Durango Hellcat video because I'm going to do this back to back to back in the car. So I'm going to be right back with you, recording that video, and it'll be out very soon. So thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and peace, peace, peace.
Call for your hands to grab the wheel of a current generation Charger or Challenger. The last call for your foot to feel the rumble. And the last call for your heart to leap into your throat. Get yours before they're gone.
We aren't building electric vehicles because it's trendy. We're building them to make a difference, to protect our future and our children's future. We're building electric vehicles to save our planet, to save it from all those lame, soulless, weak-looking, self-driving sleep pods everyone else keeps polluting our streets with! That's why we're doing it.